Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. In this video we will discuss about the wave motion. So first of all, let's see the definition of the wave motion: the transmission of energy in a medium due to the oscillatory motion of the particles of the medium about their mean position. So here we have seen a new word, which is the oscillatory motion. So what is oscillatory motion? Oscillatory motion means the to and fro motion about the mean position. Means that the motion of the particle about a specific point in the two different directions. For example, we have this pendulum and this one is its mean position, and it is vibrating here in this direction to and fro. So we can say that the pendulum is in the oscillatory motion form. So I am going to draw the pattern of the wave, the shape of the wave. So the wave is in this form, and this one is the mean position of the wave, and this one is the mean position of the wave, whereas the part of the wave above the mean position is known as the crest of the wave. This part is crest, whereas the part of the wave below the mean position is known as trough. And this one is trough. And here few terms are used. I am going to describe them. And let's see another wave. This is another wave, its mean position, and this is the waves. Now this one crest, as I have described earlier. This one is trough, and this one, the whole line, this whole line is the mean position. So now the distance between the two consecutive crests or trough is known as the wavelength. What? The distance between the two consecutive troughs or crests is known as wavelength, and it is represented by the symbol this, and it is pronounced as lambda. So first crest and the next crest is here, this one. So from here to here the distance is known as wavelength lambda. And if we see in the case of the trough, so this is first trough, this is second trough, so the distance between this is known as wavelength. Okay, the next one is amplitude. That what's the amplitude? Amplitude in the wave, the maximum distance. What? The maximum distance of the particles of the wave from the mean position is known as amplitude of that wave. For example, here the maximum distance is this one, whereas in the trough it is this one. So this and this is known as the amplitude of the wave. Now there are totally two types of the waves. Types of waves. So there are two types of waves. How much? Two. Totally two types. First one is known as the transverse wave, whereas the second one is known as longitudinal wave. So now what's the transverse wave? Transverse wave is the wave in which the vibration of the individual particle of the medium is perpendicular to the direction of the propagation of the wave. For example, perpendicular to the direction means that the direction of waves is in the x component, whereas the particle is moving in the y coordinates. In the x coordinate is the direction of the wave, whereas the particles are moving in the y coordinate. So the wave formed will be the transverse wave. For example, the wave formed in the string is known as the transverse wave. Whereas longitudinal wave, the longitudinal wave is the form of wave in which the particles of medium are parallel to the direction of propagation of wave. For example, here spring mass system. In the spring mass system, the particles are moving parallel. They move parallel into the direction of the wave. If we stretch this will become like this. So if we release the spring, so they will vibrate in this direction, and as well as the spring will also move in this direction. Means that both particles as well as the direction of propagation of wave will be in the x coordinate. Thank you.